Despite this accommodation, some individuals may still seek to disrupt our patriotic event, and President Trump needs your help in maintaining a peaceful atmosphere at all times. If a protest starts near you, please do not in any way touch or harm a protester. Please notify law enforcement officers of the location of the protester by holding a rally sign over your head and chanting, "Trump, Trump, Trump."
Thank you very much, Grand Rapids. It's great to be back. Right here in America's heartland, you know that, right? With the hard-working patriots from the great state of Michigan. By the way, we're bringing a lot of those car companies back. Remember I told you they're coming back, they're pouring back in. They're coming back. They're coming back fast. In the last 2 years, we've embarked on an unprecedented economic revival. Unprecedented. America is now the hottest economy anywhere on the planet Earth. There's nobody close. Win. The stock market is up almost 50%. You're looking like geniuses with your 401ks, right? We've created, since my election, 5.5 million new jobs. Nobody would have believed that was possible. Including 600,000 brand new, remember this couldn't happen. You'd need a magic wand. Brand new manufacturing jobs. Wow, how did that happen? We weren't going to have any new it was going down. 600,000, and it's going to be increasing by a lot because you have a lot of companies pouring into Michigan and your other great states. So importantly to me, African American unemployment, Hispanic American unemployment, Asian American unemployment, and unemployment among disabled Americans have all reached the lowest rates ever recorded in the history of our country. And you remember in the last election, they said Donald Trump will not do well with women. I said, really? I said, really? No. All of the fake news, they said he will not do well with women. And maybe they didn't want to say they like me, to be honest. That I can understand. And then the election came. And they say, whatever happened to the fact that he wasn't going to do well with women? Because we did really well with women. And the United States, people don't even believe this, it all happened very recently, is now the #1 oil and gas producer in the world. And by the way, Russia's not happy about that. But they're fine. They're doing just fine. But they're not happy about that. If Hillary got in, you wouldn't have that stat, I can tell you right now. You'd be doing windmills. And if it doesn't blow, you can forget about television for that night. Darling, I want to watch television. I'm sorry. The wind isn't blowing. I know a lot about wind. I know a lot about wind. The Democrats are now advancing an extreme $100 trillion government takeover called the Green New Deal. No more airplanes, no more cows. One car per family. One car. You're going to love that in Michigan. Hey, how do you like the idea of one car per family? I don't think. You know, I don't think one car per family in Michigan plays too well. Do you agree? Right? Not too well. And it's got to be, of course, an electric car, even if it only goes, what, 160 miles? What do you do? It's 160 miles, darling. Where do I get a charge? Where do I get a charge, darling? No, we want to have a lot of cars per family. We want people to lead a great life, and we want people to make those cars, and we want all of these companies to keep coming to Michigan and all of the other great states and building those. We had a problem because when they didn't want the airplanes, they were saying, well, how do you get to Europe? Nobody knew. How do you get to Australia? Nobody knew. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen. They want to rip down all of the buildings in Manhattan and rebuild them. Let's do that. Hey, Stanley, how do you like that idea? I don't think so. I don't think Stanley likes that idea too. It's the craziest thing, but you know what? Let's let him do it. It's like I attacked so violently Pocahontas. And I knocked her out of the race, I guess. And I said, what did I do that for? It's too early. I got to start in about 9 months from now. We got plenty more to knock out. You're right. They just keep coming, don't they? They just keep coming. We have some breaking news. You ready? I don't know. Can you handle it? I don't think so. I support the Great Lakes. Always have. They're beautiful. They're big. Very deep. Record deepness, right? And I'm going to get, in honor of my friends, full funding of $300 million for the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative. Which you've been trying to get for over 30 years. So we'll get it. Also, and as you know, this one we've already pretty much locked up. I'll say locked up. You'll understand that in a second. Because we're very close to getting started on the beautiful new Sulaks that people have wanted to build for a very, very long time. So, we're very close to finishing that one off. The economy is roaring. The ISIS caliphate is defeated 100%. After 3 years of lies and smears and slander, the Russia hoax is finally dead. The collusion delusion is over. The special counsel completed its report and found no collusion and no obstruction. I could have told you that 2.5 years ago very easily. Total exoneration, complete vindication. You know, it's interesting. Robert Mueller was a god to the Democrats, was a god to them until he said there was no collusion. They don't like him so much right now. The crazy attempt by the Democrat Party and the fake news media right back there overturn the results of the 2016 election have failed the greatest election that we've had in a long time, maybe right from the beginning. They spied on me. They spied on our campaign. Who would think that's possible? The single greatest political hoax in the history of our country. And guess what? We won. It's a beautiful thing. They tried to take something great away from people that came from all over. I always say they came from the valleys, they came from the mountains, they came out of the damn rivers. I don't know what you were doing in the river. But they came from the cities, they came, and they didn't even know these people existed. They're hardworking, they're successful, they're the smartest people, they're the toughest people, they're the most loyal people. Little pencil neck Adam Schiff. He's got the smallest, thinnest neck I've ever seen. He is not a long ball hitter. But I saw him today. Well, we don't really know. There could still have been some Russia collusion. Democrats have to now decide whether they will continue defrauding the public with ridiculous bullshit. Partisan investigations, or whether they will apologize to the American people and join us to rebuild our crumbling infrastructure, bring down the cost of health care and prescription drugs, which we're doing incredibly. Help us fix our broken trade deals, which are coming along really well. We have our team right now in China. They just arrived. China. We've gone up, they've gone down, but we want them to be healthy. We want them to be happy and healthy. China. And by the way, we are building that wall as usual. We are building that wall. We are building that wall. Very important. MAGA country. You heard the other day? How about in Chicago? He said, he was attacked by MAGA country. Do you have any of that? Maybe the only time I've ever agreed with the mayor of Chicago. That's a terrible situation. That's an embarrassment not only to Chicago, that is an embarrassment to our country, what took place there. Because together, with the very proud and very truly incredible and inspiring people of Michigan, we will make America wealthy again. And we're doing it. We will make America strong again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great